It was the summer of 2008 when Darren and Molly met. Although this meeting led to a friendship, it wasn't until 2013 that that friendship deepened and a connection grew. Love soon blossomed and their story began.
I'd like to welcome everybody and thank everyone for being able to attend Molly and Darren's wedding today. It's such a special moment, not just for them, but for everybody here. We'll all remember it forever.
Molly is not only our baby sister, but also our best friend. We are her biggest fans, as she is ours. When Molly came along, she immediately began to show us all up. With her straight A's, National Honor Society, perfect figure, and not to mention, she even made the cheerleading team without even saying a word.
We're so grateful to have been through it all with her. There's truly no one like her. She's hardworking, naturally beautiful, intelligent, adventurous. She is everything one could wish for in a sister, and we know that she'll make a great wife.
You know, there's two people, special people in Darren and Molly's lives that passed away that I know are looking down on us today in Darren's dad, Scott Sayre, and Molly's grandpa, Norm Gregoire. We feel them in our heart.
Darren, as you know, your father was my best man at my wedding. So to say I'm honored to be... I'm gonna cry. All right, so let's start over. As you know, your father was the best man at my wedding. So to say I'm honored to be yours is a huge understatement. I know your father isn't here today, but we couldn't be more proud of the man you have become. I wish your father could be here to see you. But more than that, I wish you could see how he sees you and we all see you. That's an amazing man. I love you, D.
Today, I have that same feeling that I had that day Molly was born. I have that same exact feeling in my heart, having Darren come into my family, and Molly giving her to Darren. As much as I feel like crying, losing her to you, I love gaining you for her.
Oh my God. You are so pretty.
Molly, I'm so blessed to be standing up here with you today. You are my person, my best friend, and the love of my life. Not a day goes by that I don't thank God for bringing us together. I'm sorry this day took so long to come, but I wanted to make sure I could grow and give you the best version of myself.
Darren, as you know, I can be very indecisive at times. But if there's one decision that I know is the right one, it's to spend the rest of my life with you. You are everything I ever could have dreamed for in a husband. You are loyal, dependable, handsome, selfless, and easygoing.
You are the most beautiful person in the world, inside and out. And loving you is the best thing that could ever happen to me. Who would have thought when we were sitting in chemistry class together, it would have turned into this?
I admire your strength, resilience, and your ability to overcome any obstacle. You are determined to better yourself in every aspect of life, including relationships, work, and of course, golf.
I promise to always be there for you, to listen, and to respect you. I promise to be honest and true, and I promise to always be your biggest supporter and encourage you to follow your dreams, even if it is just a trip to Target.
Today and always, I promise to love you unconditionally and wholeheartedly, no matter what the future may bring. I promise to be by your side, to support you, to fight for you, to laugh and cry with you, and to remind you that you're never alone. I promise to share in your passions, to respect your love for sports, and to comfort you when you lose in fantasy football.
I promise to always be the best version of myself for you and our future children. I promise to be your scared so you don't have to, and your strength when you need it. My last promise is my most important. I promise to love you forever and always. Every day is a blessing, and I can't wait to spend the rest of mine with you.
I promise to learn both with you and from you and take accountability for my honest mistakes. I promise to prioritize our marriage, making sure to never take you or our love for granted. Darren, you are my person, my better half, my safe place, my home, and I can't wait for you to be my husband. I love you.
On September 10th, 2021, as the sun was setting at Stone Mountain Resort, Darren asked Molly to marry him. And because the stars were aligned, their love story continues, and why we are all here today, their wedding day. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how difficult life may get, you're in it together. Marriage is telling the person you love you're not going anywhere. And that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another.
Woo! Thank you all for coming. We know that the newlyweds are both very grateful to have everybody travel all the way here. We're just here to celebrate some magical love.
The statistic for high school sweethearts making it to marriage is about 2%.
And coincidentally, that is the same percentage of patience Molly has left for Darren's golfing habits.
In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's standing together and facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways.
Some people think a wedding symbolizes the joining of two families, but Molly's been in our family for a long time. Like a really, really long time, like 10 years. It took Darren forever to get here today, but I understand why. He had to squeeze us in between golf, softball, football, fantasy league, and the actual job he has now, so that's good.
It's having the capacity to give unconditional love, forgiveness, and grace to each other. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. Before we go on, I just want you to take a moment to look at each other. Take a deep breath. I want you to look out at everybody that's here for you today. Take this moment in. Too often, we don't take time to smell the roses. And I want you to stop and notice what's going on here and how big this is. It's just beautiful. Do you, Darren, take Molly to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
It is now, by the authority vested in me in this beautiful state of New Hampshire, to say, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss her.
Your resilience and perseverance show us that no matter what life throws your way, we know that the two of you will push through and come out stronger together.
Darren has been a part of my family for over 10 years, and over all those years, I see how happy and in love he and Molly are with each other, and I would not ask for any better person to make my daughter happy in life. And join me in a toast of Mr. and Mrs. Sayre. We love you.